It hasn't decided what they're gathering that information on B, and it's going to be none, because obviously mixwell is not going to give up his position.
Oh, I like the little mid-split we got coming in as well while all this is going on, right? Kiwi with the Sheriff as well. That's a pretty ballsy purchase here to be making. Bomb plant denied thanks to the snake fight coming through. And now this mid-crunch meant to be happening. mojj and Kiwi managed one, but they still have to deal with this kitchen player in AvovA, who's keeping the attention away from middle right now. nukkye even rapping to try and collapse on these players as they cross into the site. You won't be able to stop that plant. That's going down regardless. Spike now planted and Futbolist 4-on-3 in the post plant.
Oh my god, oh, this could be...
AvovA and nukkye, they do what they can. But now they know about nukkye over in middle. They know about him. He's having to go around on the wrap. STERBEN holding for this as well. And he should have SasuKe's back here on the swing, or at least you were hoping so. Spike's ticking away. You got to get a move on nukkye. Looking for the last man, but can't seem to find STERBEN, who's completely outbrained him on this wrap. You're getting shot in the back of the head, and so STERBEN going to close out the pistol. I'm the clutcher. I'm the guy you want last alive. And he shows it right away. Kiwi making a bit of a push over here. Gone in that Marshall. Love myself a Jet Marshall.
We're kind of quiet right now, but we're having some technical issues. Sorry to everybody at home.
Ooh, I like this little push-up, man.
Spike planted.
Right, it should just be a nice clean round. That's what we're hoping for. These jumping right-click classics, they can get a little bit weird at times, but thus far, pretty par for the course. And it's looking like it is going to be a clean round after all. Oh, yeah, not the best spray you've ever seen, but he's trying his best to hold on with the Spectre. You just want to avoid any unnecessary losses at this point in time.
Maybe too much on that defense. They do not want to overcommit onto that. G2 probably knows what's going on by now, just by timing.
Yeah, it does feel like they've started to piece it together, right? They've even kind of lent heavy over here towards it. You imagine that a lot of that's coming off of keloqz, as you say. This aggro position, he's got that forward information.
I love the fact that they're not picking, because they know that probably Kiwi is going to play with the operator, so they know exactly where they have to leave the space. And mixwell's just so smart.
Yo, mixwell, this could be huge. He's right where he wants to be. nukkye, rain and death from above, but mixwell's been discovered. STERBEN's done everything he can to keep this round going. Is it going to be enough? koldamenta does not want to let them into A. It's closed. Kiwi, now's the time to shine with the operator, and it's down with the first. 20 seconds time is not his friend. All alone.
I got the spike.
I'll be able to grab that spike now, looking to get it planted. Ooh, taps it, baits the peaky. Here's keloqz has moved in. Kiwi! Oh, not gonna get it over the line. AvovA with the late trade, and that means everything. nukkye's found one in the meantime, though, and STERBEN, the man of the hour again.
Yeah, with the lurking. That is also something that we're going to see from mixwell, I'm sure, on the attack. And he's probably going to leave his ultimate. Now the rotations coming in from Futbolist is probably heading on to B, since they don't know what's going on A. Oh my god, STERBEN! Okay, literally we mentioned him. He's a star.
He's having a game. He's having a game. We're all STERBEN fans right now. And he's even got enough for the Viper's Pit, so now that's down. That's covering this B side of the map. AvovA's trying to hide in it, right? Trying to go blow for blow.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, he knows he has to wait for his teammates, make a decision, wait for some mistakes. Oh my god, nukkye! What is the reaction?
Well, now with STERBEN dead, we've lost the clutch and we've lost the big name. And Kiwi coming in with the operator. And qRaxs there to trade it out. This is competitive from the get-go. Futbolist.
I mean, there's a reason why they choose A so much, and it's you know, all the possibilities that Kill Your Ult grants you, and it's also the fact that koldamenta used his ultimate on the previous round, so he's not going to be able to enable it just now. And Kiwi obviously just finding the first one. That's really good read. nukkye was not peeking.
Oh, he's having a gross game. It's not him to get that kill. It is SasuKe to come in with it. But that Killjoy has, you know, repositioned everyone away from A, mate. And STERBEN is just off on his own little, you know, he's playing a single-player game. Look at him. Oh, there's one. Pressure's on now. They know about him. STERBEN trying to make it 3. And AvovA doesn't know where to look. STERBEN with the lock-in. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Caught out. Boombot in hand. You never want to get caught with your boombot out.
I'd love to talk to you, Harry, but I literally have no sound. So thank you very much. Oh, thank you. It's back. It's back. Thank you, everybody.
Hear me now.
I was still thinking about Mixwell. Viper.
I have that problem too. I just lie in bed at night thinking of Mixwell.
What?
Can't get away from him.
What?
And so where is he right now? He's all the way over towards B. Might not even get to play into this round if guys like STERBEN have their way.
Oh, I love the position that koldamenta's taking here, making sure and taking, gathering that information with the drone onto mid. Now, with this information, they should know and they should rotate onto A.
Yeah, that's been called for, but keloqz is still had to reposition a lot. Mate,
Oh my
this
God,
drone is
he's
chasing him. It's his stalker. keloqz is freaking out. He's had to reposition twice now because of that one pesky drone.
He was thinking, do I get the plant? Does anybody want the ult? But Kiwi was like, no, I'm just chilling here with the operator. You can get the kill easily.
Oh, there was a part of me that really thought Kiwi was going to take that shot. Instead, it's mojj.
No.
Dude, keloqz is like lit up like a Christmas tree by all this info gathering utility. It's forced him out of it. This is not a round that G2 can really even hope to get back into.
No. I think they need to save at this point. You know, the Viper's played STERBEN being so determined and for his team. And even though AvovA can go and get the rest, I just do not think it's worth it. They need to think about next round already and saving that operator for keloqz to actually, you know, have the impact in the game that we expecting from him. And also, okay, koldamenta finding the kill, you know, little by little. I mean, now even now that they're in the 3v3, there's literally just no time to get this round for themselves. And I'm so surprised that Futbolist is doing so good on the attack here. And Kiwi here, he's been feeling great on A, so why not try again? He's looking for nukkye here. Literally looking for nukkye.
He loves him. He loves just sniffing out. Oh, well,
Oh, there
might
he
not love
was.
it so much anymore. nukkye trying to hold the line, but it's only one.
Now they have all the space in the world to work with. Now, is Mixwell going to allow this? He's going to be forced out of that position.
Ooh.
Forced out
He
of his...
wasn't forced out at all. He just sat in it.
I mean, I think it's a guaranteed death. I mean, if you're forced out, somebody's going to be killing you, but... Oh my God, STERBEN again.
Dude, it's
All the way up
STERBEN.
to the kitchen. You know that's the saying in Spanish. When you take a lot of space, you say, se te ha metido en la cocina. That's like literally got all the way to the kitchen.
10 seconds left.
It's perfect for this map, and
No,
the plant is
it
gonna
is.
go.
It was meant to be. STERBEN, you're fulfilling the Spanish prophecies right now. Here he is, waiting patiently as well. He's not going to let, you know,
He's been so smart.
his urge to frag get the better of him. He knows that there is a huge reward to be found here. And with his teammates winning elsewhere, STERBEN now decides, like, yeah, I'm free to activate. I'm free to get involved. And that's going to be another save out of G2, just a round that they have to write off once again, outpositioned, outmaneuvered by Futbolist.
And I meant, oh, okay.
All right,
You
all
know,
right,
keloqz might
all
have
right.
shot him, but nukkye's on it. Okay, okay.
Nukkye's getting fired up. And he's out for even more revenge. He doesn't just want 3. He's here for the whole damn thing. There's the res coming out. That's nice. Way to get numbers back. And you finally deal with nukkye. Are you ready for koldamenta, who's also taken his claim over here towards B? It's nice that this aggression has found its footing, right? Finally, you get the results from it. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, as the numbers are getting peeled back somewhat. I'm not worried yet. They've got the flank held down. It should be good, and keloqz finally going to make that operator sing.
Oh, lovely. 2 finishing kills from keloqz, but this round has to go for nukkye, and I feel like...
And maybe people like Kiwi can be a little less oppressive now, you'd like to think, but I don't know. It feels like he's having game of life, as they say. Mojj waiting. I like this, right? Little info play with the turret, and now Nano Swarm out. Doesn't actually separate him.
No, they broke it. He didn't even get to activate it. Unlucky, because that would have been a lot of damage. And it's going to be the first one for G2. Now they have all this space. Never mind. Okay, STERBEN is not allowing everything. The plant should come anytime soon.
I like the nukkye just floating around as well, keeping kitchen locked down. No chance to disrupt this bomb plant if you're Futbolist. Spike's down now. Kiwi with the sheriff again.
Yes. I mean, he's feeling it. Why would you not go for the sheriff?
Oh, he's feeling it all right. You called it. Two in the round and looking for more. Kiwi closing the gap. koldamenta wants to get away, wants to get out of there. We'll deal with Kiwi. Time's a ticking. Times are a-changing. And nukkye wins his fight as well. So suddenly this is looking a hell of a lot better. Walls down. You got to go over, nukkye. You got to go find this. You've got to go seek it out, and he will.
And the things that he can do for his team, not only for himself, are way more valuable. So loving to see him there.
Yeah, I also found myself agreeing with Lothar when he gave a pro Yoru point for a
And you
change.
also hate it,
I
right?
never
Oh my
thought
god, you
he'd
literally
come
said
through with
Yoru
that.
over Reina. That's a statement.
That is. We both reacted like, no way did that just leave Lothar's mouth.
Well, this round should be easy for G2, not only because they found already those 3 kills, also because they were... Okay, Kiwi.
Bro,
I don't think it's fair.
Kiwi's just built different, right? Let's just all admit that now, right? So when he next does something crazy that we're all in awe of, we just go, nah, that's just classic Kiwi, because even in rounds where things aren't really accomplishable, this guy is good to at least make it expensive.
Yeah. Spike is going to go down, and SasuKe with this shorty. I don't think he's going to find much. Okay, he's going to be able to gather this Spectre. And he's going to go back to Kiwin. I mean, they have to try. Why would they not try?
Yeah, right. You may as well give it a look in.
No, I mean, they need to die.
Here we go.
It's that kind of situation.
Standing.
SasuKe, yeah, just going to go out there. Just going to go on a limb.
No, but this is big. This is big because this means the keloqz with his 4K gets his
Time to shine now.
It's a lot of space in very little time, forcing them out of sight. Now, what are they going to do with all that pressure?
Boombot on short, trying to keep them back, but that's eventually going to disappear. Kiwi in a interested spot, and keloqz gets the better of again. Kiwi with a double. Waits for that Viper wall to come down and then starts lighting them up. AvovA and mixwell, they've got no choice but to retreat. You forced a full-on change of heart here out of G2.
And I love one thing that happened on this side, and is, you know, the Viper wall versus Viper wall is literally just playing with the timings, and whoever plays it better and plays it on his favor has got the round. I mean, also with Kiwi's position, and he knew exactly where he had to be and how he had to counter that. It was a round that we could have said it was, you know, easier for Futbolist, but the way they played it, you know, makes it deserve it.
I do, yeah. No, I think it's always so grimy playing around the Viper walls. Yeah, you know, given enough time, once again,
I mean,
to get,
mixwell
like,
is alive.
Futbolist.
He can still play with the wall, so
Yeah.
why not? It looks like the right play here.
Futbolist have kept the majority still over here towards A. And, hell man, when I see STERBEN and I see him waiting over here, I'm never ready to count out Futbolist. Going through his mixwell. qRaxs gonna line up. Okay, almost the double, but actually he's just setting STERBEN up for it.
keloqz, they're gonna be heading on to B. Starting off a little bit standard. Mixwell here on this mid position. We've seen him hundreds of times. Is he gonna commit though? He wants to. He wants to.
But Willie,
to.
you know, that's the battle, right, going on in his head right now. He's like, I could, but do I? Right now, he's just holding back passive, making sure that his Futbolist not coming through with that early aggression.
Yeah, and it's actually STERBEN hadn't used his wall until now. It's like, I'm just gonna leave it there because I don't have enough information. But, you know, I like it when they do it. And also mixwell hasn't, you know, committed his wall yet. Looks like they're probably gonna go into A, but the movement from Futbolist is perfect.
Oh, qRaxs is caught throwing util down and now has to back up out of there. Yeah, it might be a good time for a wall. You can hear the footsteps coming. You're starting to get a little bit nervous. Call for rotations, and you can see that mojj is making his way around. So you will have support here. You are not to fight this alone. qRaxs just waiting. keloqz goes up, goes by, and it's qRaxs to hold the line with a double. mixwell dropping down.
Information that they just gather on mid at that recon, and the push that's gonna come from Kiwi. The movement is so good.
keloqz is terrified. This guy
is all the utility.
is messed up from the amount of time he's been shut down with it. nukkye, though, I like that they've given him this hero guardian, right? Because he is the guardian hero of G2 right now. It's very fitting. mojj down, but not out for the count. qRaxs gonna res him. Kiwi coming in on the back line with this wrap round, but keloqz finally gonna win out that head-to-head. It's all getting a little bit up in the air. mixwell, Viper's pit down. And just one more to find. STERBEN gonna Viper's pit of his own. Oh, it's so green. And in comes mixwell. Tagged on up, getting brought down low. But as long as that time is ticking in his favor, he's feeling good. Snakebite goes out. Oh, but STERBEN's wide. It's missed. You've got to deny it, mixwell, and he can't find his STERBEN. Clutch king.
Jesus.
As if STERBEN just hit him with the, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Now, Kiwi getting stuck in as well. Okay, yeah, finally punished for that. And it's nukkye, the big titan on the other side. You got the res off, and nukkye is on a tear. You need to deal with nukkye. He is the guy applying all the pressure, and he's in with the third. Finally dealt with, finally brought down, but keloqz has got this big lurk coming in, and maybe that could seal the deal of G2 in this round.
This is a G2 that we needed. It's more explosive, more the instant decision making on he's down, we're gonna keep putting the pressure and just get the rest. nukkye, as you were mentioning, just being complete difference maker here. Is keloqz going to have the timing on SasuKe? We'll see.
Dude, it is weird. He's like in between them both, and he doesn't know. keloqz, everything's going against him right now. That are like such a good place to be in, and then it flips on its head in an instant. So G2 have got no choice. They are all in on A. They're investing everything they've got in this A site.
They have 35 seconds. They need to get the plan down. And SasuKe has this ult, so he can prevent the plan from happening. And also, we see the slows coming down, being like, okay, if you're sure that you want to go for that plan, you're going to get... Exactly. Hunter Spear onto you.
Oh, no.
Like a book.
20 seconds, but that kill, that's going to take you a long way. koldamenta might die, so it's back into this 1v1.
mixwell again.
Well, one to beat, the one to try and get past. Couldn't win the last clutch, but is this where he gets his revenge? SasuKe is so low, but he's just missed the timing. And now SasuKe's going to close the gap, moving up, wants to take all the advantage he can. He closes it, 10 points of health, and he puts up 12 for Futbolist. We were wondering if this was going to be the G2 redemption arc on this map, but no, the bad times, they just keep rolling in.
I am speechless. Like, if someone wins the clutches, is mixwell. The fact that he was not able to close that round, SasuKe on only 10 HP. But the way that Futbolist is playing this map, they know exactly where and when they have to be. So we have to give them that. Even though, you know, with keloqz and the timing that he had onto mid, this just looks too sloppy for G2.
It's crazy as well, because so often, right, like nukkye and mixwell, these two have been two names that you can look to give us some consistent performances, right?
Wonderful. Oh. Okay, maybe another Viper wall, maybe some support would have been better, but Kiwi manages to find the first one, and the lockdown comes down. koldamenta does have his ultimate, and they also have the nade to break it. Yeah, pretty easy, pretty cheap.
Yeah. That's a good break, though, right? Because Futbolist were just trying to completely disrupt the flow of that round, and it still has sent G2 back into STERBEN. He's joined by mojj. There's a double hold here for these players leaving. Oh, STERBEN somehow finds the double, making a third. STERBEN, one away from locking in the victory. He does fall short, but it's all on AvovA. STERBEN set them up. AvovA gonna lock them back out, and G2, they live to fight another day.
Obviously very smart from G2. They knew that they'd given up that space. They've given the impression that it's going to be a fast execute onto B. They managed to get that presence, but I was really scared when STERBEN got 3K here. But you know, AvovA has been playing great for his team, maybe not especially on the stage. When he's playing controller, he's out of this world. Still, it's only one of them. I am really scared.
Yeah, you know, and like we're splitting some pretty fine hairs for G2 to have won that round. Like it took AvovA going huge. STERBEN looking to bring the heat again, facing off against the ulted keloqz. We'll decide maybe some fights are best left untaken.
Completely. And look at the buy coming in from Futbolist. They do not have the money. STERBEN is going to be playing with that Guardian. And also, you know, G2 had to buy as much as they can. And it looks like they want to commit onto B. mixwell just planted his Viper wall, but they are going to find the other Viper wall from STERBEN onto B. That wasn't there last round when they visited this site to expect the push. Of course, mixwell does.
Yeah, you know, you expect it, but still, like, the info that these players that have pushed up towards A are grabbing is pretty huge in and of itself, right? The fact it's two of them there still gets me a little bit worried. I think even if you fully reinforce B now with all three, that probably shouldn't be enough to hold on to this.
Yeah, mojj just leaving that bot there. A little bit of turret to guard his back. And the plant is gonna come easy for G2. Little classic, little wall.
mojj doing everything he can to try and break it from mid, but the classic just pew, 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 pew. Doesn't really help them out.
Listen, the classic is the best gun in this game.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Right? The right click as well. Oof. Yeah. I mean, STERBEN's opened up this retake. They shouldn't be able to win this. Sure, mixwell low, and they're on it. They're on the spike. They're sticking the defuse. Oh, mojj gets it halfway. mojj has gotten it halfway over the line, and oh my goodness, the defuse is in, and Futbolist